Hi, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory be to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. And I want to say double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Blessings to the hopeful elect out there listening and learning, teaching in this word in all sincerity and truth, in the hopes that we may edify and feed the lambs of Yahweh Shai, especially in the last days, in these last days, should I say. And pretty much just driving over the Tower Bridge, in London. I'm in this dirty, filthy ass city. I got I had to come through here because I got to do some business, down here and that. I just come from the south, but and pretty much as I was driving over the Tower Bridge, you see how many people are around. I'm just thinking to myself, like, a lot of these people, they're walking around. This ain't gonna be no super deep video or anything like that. It's just, I wanted to speak about that peace and safety spirit, because you got a lot of people out here. They're not considering the time to come. They're not considering that Yahweh Shai, that there's gonna come a time where he's actually gonna be, Yahweh Shai is gonna be responsible for a lot of death out here when he comes back. Remember the scripture says that the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. Like the scripture says that when Yahweh Shai comes back, people, men's hearts are gonna fail them for fear. That's the time that we're coming to. So I got a scripture, and I'm gonna pull it up in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. Alright, and there's a couple of scriptures that speak about this, of this nature, but I want to get this one first. Alright, and that's what the Apostle Paul said, right, in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. And I'm going to start from the top. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." And we can see the signs that the day of the Lord is near. Remember, the scriptures tell us in Romans 13 and 11 that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. You got simple ass Israelites walking around. They don't even understand who their power is, man. They're calling upon JC, Jesus Christ, and they're into paganism. They're celebrating Easter, birthdays, Christmas, Halloween. They're doing all kinds of shit but serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. But there's gonna come a time where Yahweh Shai, he's gonna get that respect. Okay? And that's coming, man. We're coming to those times. And that's why I'm doing this lesson, because everyone that's out there in that peace and safety spirit, Yahweh Shai is gonna snatch them out of that vibration. When they least expect it. Remember, it says, "For yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." Meaning, that day of the Lord is going to come upon people unawares. It's going to catch them off guard. When these people least expect it, they're going to be walking around. They're going to be going to the supermarket, going to the movies, going to the, to the club, marrying and giving in marriage. Oh, the scripture says that in Matthew 24 and 36. "But of the day and hour, the hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only." And as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So the same vibration, these people are in that same vibration, man. Not knowing what's coming. Getting on with life. Yeah, you only live with it. They in that YOLO spirit. You only live once, just live. Letting their hair down and that and whatever. Getting up to all kinds of wickedness, eating abominable foods, being sodomites, being filthy, being adulterers. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Lord is going to catch these people out here, man. But it ain't going to come like a thief in the night to those that are watching and waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And that's the elect. And we're meditating constantly, daily, on the signs of the times, man. All right? What Yahweh Shai, what he told us was going to happen before his return. He said that you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. What's going on over there in the so-called Middle East? Is that not a war? Right? You got wars, rumors of wars happening right now. You got Ukraine, Russia. You got alliances being formed, the BRICS nations, and I believe 7 more countries want to, join the BRICS now. I think Zimbabwe is one of them, Pakistan. All right, there's other countries that want to join the BRICS. Okay, so alliances are being formed. We're in that time, man. Where Russia, is pretty much. The Lord said, "I will put hooks into thy jaws," meaning what? The Lord is controlling Russia. That's in Ezekiel, the 38th chapter. So, hey, Russia, which is known as the bear in Revelation 13, all right, is pretty much, they're going to shoot missiles on America. Okay? Remember, the scriptures speak about in Isaiah 9:5, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So this type of war is going to be that hot nuclear war, man. Alright? And that's going to be shot, the nukes are going to be shot on America, and even America's allies are going to shoot missiles on them. Alright, so let's keep reading in 1 Thessalonians 5:3 now. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So there's going to be no escape to those that are just walking around in that YOLO spirit. Okay, there's going to be no escape. You know, you got people that are, you know, caught up into all kinds of stuff in this life. You know, trying to, I don't know, reinvent themselves and, working on their careers and this and that and whatever. The Lord is going to end these people, man. The Lord is going to end all of this shit. Okay? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net. Yeah, just like the fish that are swimming around in a net. You know? The scripture saying man don't know his time, just like the fishes that are taken in an evil net, man. Like fishes that are swimming around, in their natural habitat. They're just swimming around doing their thing. Then all of a sudden, a fish hook just catches them and they just get yanked out of the fucking ocean. That's like these people, and they get caught out unaware. And all of a sudden, now they're not in their comfort zone. Now they start flapping around like a fish out of water. And that's how these people are going to be. They're going to be flapping around when they see what the Lord is about to do, man. Okay, great death and destruction is upon us, man. Okay, it says, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men, snared in an evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them. Alright, so they're gonna get caught out, man. You got people that are gonna get caught with their pants down. We ain't got no business like investing in this world, man. The scripture says the fashion of this world passeth away. And in fact, the scripture says in James 4:4, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High. So if you're, pretty much plugged into this man's kingdom, this world, you want to make it in this world, and you see what it takes for, for Jake to be making it in this world. Like, how high do you want to go in this society? And you got to, pretty much get taken up the rear end. You got to do dirty things behind the scenes, man. Look at, Justin Bieber's, look at the P. Diddy's of the world, the Meek Mills jumping around, acting like a fucking bunny rabbit for Esau on a tennis court, man, looking like a fucking homo, like some straight, because these guys, they back for the other side, man. All right, and it's all coming out. Everyone's getting involved at Diddy parties. Even over here in the UK, you got gigs toasting with Diddy. Yeah, it's family, baby. Yeah, it's always been family from early. Yeah, and he's toasting, drinking the champagne with Diddy. And then he came out and made a video with a bathrobe on talking about, nah, you guys don't stop chatting and shit. Well, a lot of these guys, man, they back for the other team. And it's coming out. They're involved in them Diddy parties and they've been doing some Diddy stuff, Diddy's been doing some Diddy stuff to them, man. And that's just what the fuck it is. Alright, and it's all coming out. Shit, I could even that went down. I gotta go this way anyway. And that's alright. But it's all coming out at the end of the day. It's all being exposed. Remember the scriptures speak about that. There's nothing hid that shall not be revealed. So that shit's happening. These guys are getting caught out, man, what they're doing behind the scenes. Nasty ass individuals, man. My phone ain't charging. Shit. Okay, let me go ahead and get you another one from the Apocrypha. Sirach 5 and 7. Because this all ties into the same, the nature of the lesson. Sirach chapter 5. See, we're in a time, the point is, we're in a time where the Lord is about to rip the kingdom of the wicked down, man. Alright, and that's a beautiful thing. We got, we do these videos, we talk about the same things over and over again, just to make you understand what time it is and what time we're living in. We're sounding the alarm. The scriptures speak about that, sound an alarm in my holy mountain. The Lord told us to do that. Right? This is Sirach chapter 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. Why? Because ultimately the vision is for an appointed time. Like it says in Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So these things, these prophecies, man, that's the vision. The prophecies are happening. Right? The prophecy is speaking. So now's not the time to be kicking back and chilling. Now's the time to really, like the scriptures say, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. Like you get to the Lord when you get to it. No, the scriptures speak about the fear of the Lord, man. Scripture says, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord do we persuade men. Because we know what the Lord's coming back to do. It says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Yeah, when Esau, pretty much rose out there with them troops. Remember, the scripture says that they shall be like madmen sparing none. Excuse me. Fuck's sake, man. See, every time I'm doing a video, something's got to fucking happen, man. I gotta take this call, so I'm gonna continue on in a minute. Satan, man, you know what I'm saying? Satan's always got to do his thing. Satan has he's always working, man. See what I'm saying? You're doing a video, then all of a sudden your phone just starts ringing out of nowhere, man. This shit bullshit, man. But these are the things that we got to deal with, man. You see what I'm saying? But Satan, Satan's always got to do his thing. Satan's always at work. Remember, the scripture says that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, man. Against us, the demons. There's demons at work here, man. Jumping on people to do things at certain times, especially when you're trying to get in the spirit. Especially when you're doing videos, man. Satan's always about trying to fucking knock us off our stride, as we're trying to lay up our treasures in heaven, But that's okay. We're gonna keep moving on anyway. But what I was saying was, talking about Esau, when they start rolling out here like madmen, they're gonna be like madmen sparing none, like the scripture says in 2 Ezra 16 and 70 on down. For there shall be a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. In fact, let me get it. Seeing as I'm in the Apocrypha, I might as well just quickly put it up. 2 Ezra 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And they shall be like madmen sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So guess what? Jake, you gonna feel it, man. Remember, that's talking about Jacob's trouble. The time of Jacob's trouble is coming. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. There's gonna come a time where you're gonna have Esau showing no mercy. Them troops are gonna be showing no mercy when they roll through. And they start putting you Jakes to death in large numbers. Clearing out tower blocks, clearing out the ghetto. Throwing stun grenades, through your letterbox and shit, kicking off your door and, holding you down, raping the women, raping the children. Raping men. I mean, they're gonna be doing some real nasty, ill things. And that time is described as a time like no other, man. So you see these things that are coming. See, that should inspire the fear of the Lord. For every single one of us that say that we fear the Lord, when we meditate upon the time of Jacob's trouble, we want to be protected from those things that are coming. So therefore, we do what the Lord told us to do in the hopes that the Lord protects us. See, we're begging the Lord for mercy. See, that's the spirit that we're coming in. We're not coming in a proud spirit. We're actually asking the Lord to help us. Asking the Lord to divinely intervene, when all hell breaks loose, so that we may be saved and protected. We may be, be governed through the spirit, and that's going to happen. Because I'm going to keep reading, and I'm going to prove that that's going to happen, that the elect are going to be protected. Because as we keep reading, you're going to see, it says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Yeah, Jake just going to be getting dragged out of their homes, Whether you're just lying in there, it could be 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. It could be brick cold. It could be winter, whatever. It could be summer, winter, spring, whatever the season. Hey, like a thief in the night, that time's going to come. And this is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, 2024. So this is where hey, everything counts. Everything that we do now counts. Hey, the scripture says the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. Right? It starts with you Israelites. The Lord, right? Hey, the kingdom of heaven is within you. So the eyes of the Lord are upon Jake, but then you could apply that to Esau's kingdom. In this time, Esau's kingdom is going down, man. And everything that's being done in this man's kingdom is being watched. It's being recorded. Okay? It says, verse 73 in 2 Ezra 16, then shall it be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. So, hey, then shall it be known. And how is it going to be known who are the chosen of the Lord? Because the Lord is going to protect his men. Okay? It says, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Now, fire is hot, but it's also a cleansing agent. Remember, we're gonna go through the hour of temptation. That's the final test. The chip being pushed. So each and every one of our faith is gonna be tested to the highest level, man. Okay? And it's gonna get hot. The Lord's about to turn up the heat. You know, but we gotta stay tuned into the spirit. We gotta unplug from this world and really unplug from the Matrix, man. You know, like they show you in that movie, The Matrix, when you had that geezer Cypher that he wanted to go back into the Matrix. All right, and he wanted to live in that simulation where everything was fake. All this shit that you see around, it's not gonna keep continuing like this, man. All the pride of these people, right? These people in these stupid ass jobs and driving these stupid ass cars, with stupid ass smiles on their face, these proud ass women, these sluts, hoes and whores. Man, all this shit is gonna get stopped. It's gonna get stomped out, especially when the Yahushua leads the armies, right? The mighty angels, man, and covers these skies. There's gonna come a time where these skies that you see over our heads, right, are gonna be covered with them chariots. It says, "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same." So the days of trouble are at hand, but the Lord said, I'm going to deliver you from that, right? Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, is your guide. You see that? So the Lord said, don't doubt, don't be afraid. These things have to happen, man. These things that are coming on the earth, they must happen. But the Lord said, don't be afraid, don't doubt, because I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna be your guide, right? It says, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts. Through thy precepts I get understanding. So applying these words, applying wisdom. The scripture says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength for salvation, man. Isaiah 33:6. So that's where our stability lies, in the true understanding and the breakdowns of these scriptures. That's where our stability lies, man. Right? Our stability don't lie in evolution. Our stability don't lie in the Egyptian Book of the Dead or the Quran or all these stupid ass other books. Hey, the scripture says, where is the wise, where is the scribe? The Lord said he will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Right? What's that? 1 Corinthians? We can close out on this. 1 Corinthians, I think it's 1. Or is it 2 Corinthians 1? Let me see. Right? 1 Corinthians 1:18. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved is the power of Yahweh. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Right? The Lord is going to destroy everyone that thinks that they know some shit outside of the scriptures. The Lord is going to bring them to their knees. Right? Remember, the scriptures speak about the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down the stronghold. All these fucking strongholds, these people believing in this doctrine and that doctrine, drunk of these philosophies, that have been printed by Esau, from these books and things that they've learned, from this wicked ass kingdom. The Lord is gonna bring that to nothing, and the only thing that's gonna stand is the counsel of the Lord, the true understanding, the true doctrine. Shit, this guy, did he just scratch that car, man? I think he just kind of clipped it with his side mirror. But yeah, it says, where is the wise, where is the scribe, where is the disputer of this world? Have not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world? You see that? So the wisdom of this world is foolishness to the Most High, man. Okay, the Lord is going to destroy the wisdom of this world. And it gives us great pleasure to say that. Remember, bringing everything to the obedience of Yahushua. That's what the Lord's going to do. That in the name of Yahushua, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. That's the time that's coming. You've been warned, all right? So with that, man, I'm going to close out the lesson, and I pray it was uplifting and edifying. Excuse me for that interruption, Satan doing his thing. Hey, we got to fight against them demons, man. All the time, but it ain't going to stop us keep pushing the word, and praying and growing in the spirit and knowledge and faith of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. The vision's for an appointed time, so keep our eye on the prize, man. We're almost out of here. All right, so with that, man, I'm gonna say shalom.